It started back in April. Our fire department got a call from a business here in West Palm back in April, and the business was basically asking the question, we've got a fire inspector that's coming by our business later today to do an inspection. He's asking for us to write a check to him. Is that the way the system works? Clearly, that's not the way the system works, and within 2 hours, the fire department had notified our police department, and our police department had set up video surveillance on the fire chief when he went into this business just a couple of hours later. That's how the case began. Over the course of the last several months, obviously, the police department has been investigating, going through his bank accounts, trying to backtrack to see if he had done this in the past. They found several cases where he had. We turned the case over to the state attorney's office, and today Derek Daniels turned himself in and was charged with several counts.
How long has he worked for the city?
Derek Daniels, he was hired back in 1988, and he actually retired back in May. We're required to tell him, because of the union rules, that we're starting an internal investigation parallel to the police investigation. After he found out that there was an internal investigation that was started, he retired. If there is any fee that's charged to a business for an inspection, and sometimes there may be, sometimes there may not be, that's obviously charged through the city as a whole. It's not a check that's given to a fire marshal, a fire inspector on the spot that shows up.
How much was the check for that he was asking?
I think on some instances the checks were for about $400. On other instances, depending on the business, it may have been a little higher, but it was usually several $100s.
But he made people feel like his events might be shut down if he wasn't there and that sort of thing.
He did. According to the information, there was at least one example where there was a business that was putting on an event, and he said that he needed to be hired to stand fire watch for the business, and in return for that, he would receive a payment for that.